old bulbs. Yeah, those gotta go. But didn't do nothing special, no LEDs in them, but I'll get these in here and then I might upgrade them later. Just wanted to make sure everything working. I think we just gotta get this side on the brake side, but I'm gonna set it up. Let's see what it's doing. Put a little angle there. Hit the brake. Still only getting power on this side for the brake. So I'm gonna go through some little tests real quick with my testers and figure out why we're losing the brake on this side. All bulbs new. So we're finna figure that out now. And I also gotta figure out the reverse light so I'm not getting no reverse. All right, be back. All right, we're gonna see if we got both brake lights going now. So I got one side working, and then now this side is working and that side not. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. See what's going on. We're gonna run through the 24 tests and everything and see why this side going. I think it's something to do with the bulb. It's gotta be in sync because I got the side lights working, both side lights working. They just need to be cleaned off the terminals. So we're gonna see why this side stopped working when this side started working. Be right back. Figure out the back lights, so we're gonna move to the interior, mess with the center console and everything, and I'm gonna come back to this. I believe I got a shortage in somewhere where the brake wire runs from this light to this light, because the moment I wiggle some wires in this light, this one will stop working. But I still get brakes over here, so I just need to get some testers, run it, and see which one is shorting out. So we'll come back to that. Wire work, hide some wires, secure some seats, get this thing on the road. Got everything cleaned up here. Yeah, still make our side piece for this, so we're gonna start working on that. Get everything tidied up, all these wires hidden. While we got the seat out, we're gonna make this piece to cover this and these side pieces. Once we make those, we can figure out, so it's gonna be an armrest piece. I'm gonna do plexiglass and wood. I'm ready to show you how I'm gonna do that. So it can illuminate and everything, but we're gonna do the side the same way, but we're gonna wrap that in leather versus the suede. So it's gonna be two tones. So we got the suede and then we're gonna have leather on the sides. And then we're gonna run these wires behind the dash and start running our wires down through the dash. All right, show you how we do this. I'm gonna secure all this stuff like this. First thing I'm gonna do is get a piece of cardboard. Don't matter what kind. I'm gonna make a template for how we want our shape to go over. So I just ripped off a piece. I'm gonna cut it with a blade though. So I'm gonna draw something on here and see if I like that shape. I'm gonna try to stay with the shape of this and kind of make a floating armrest. So I'm gonna show you what that's gonna look like when we come back. So now I cut that out in wood, just a square piece. But you see how I want it floating a little bit. So we're gonna have this up just a tad bit to where it floats. And I'm just gonna draw out my shape on here and figure out how I want this to kind of lay out from there. That's the style we came up with. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty much like that. It's gonna float up. I'm gonna put a piece of plexiglass underneath, so we're about to cut out the plexiglass next. wanted to get that down and pat. Next, we're about to cut out the plexiglass. So now we cut our acrylic piece to match that. And then we're gonna clean everything up, sand it to make sure they're nice and straight. But let's see if we can get some light. Yep. As you can see, it illuminates right around the edges, but we're gonna sand it. It's gonna illuminate a lot better. And we're gonna have that floating a little bit so it sits up. And we're gonna route it and wrap it. Want to show y'all, so that's the plexiglass piece. This other piece that goes on top, so you can see it. And then we're gonna glue these together, let's line them up, stick them together real quick. And we're gonna route the edges and clean everything up, make everything look flush. All right. So far, that's what we're looking like. Let me pull it back again. Like I said, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna have the little metal braces in there. We're gonna do plexiglass, little braces, and those are gonna give us the floating look that we want. And I'll show you how we do that. I haven't made the braces for it, but it's kind of a good idea how the floating armrest gonna work. But we're gonna make it a little lower to where you barely can see in there. And that's how the floating armrest is gonna work on there. We're gonna make those plexiglass as well. So I gotta get the little plexiglass, and then we're about to route this. So I did 2 levels up, 1 level plexiglass. And we'll light that up. So it's gonna light up with an edge on the bottom once we wrap it. So we're gonna wrap it, route the edges, clean everything up, make sure everything's uniform. Then we're gonna take it off, secure the 2 wood pieces together, wrap it. Then we're gonna secure the plexiglass to it. It should give us a floating armrest in there. You can get an idea of what we're going for. And I'm thinking about adding a little light underneath here, just to shine down on there. So stay tuned. All right, so this is what it's looking like after the routed edges. We're gonna join the 2 top pieces of wood together, and then we're gonna wrap those and leave the plexiglass exposed. I'm thinking about adding the 3rd piece at the bottom just to make it a little bit thicker, but I wanna see how this looks first. And if I add the 3rd piece at the bottom, then that means I'm gonna have to add lights into that armrest by itself and cut a hole into it, and I'll show you how to do that if I decide to do that. Right now, it's looking pretty good. This is what it look like with the seats in. Turn the light on. And I like the diamond because it matched that top one up there. So it's giving the same contrast throughout the whole vehicle. And then we're just gonna work on this next. So I'm gonna take that with me tonight, take that with me, and we're gonna wrap both of these. Stay tuned. All right, what's up YouTube? So right now we got the Regal on the trailer, headed to the house. I'm gonna finish up a little bit of the work at the house. I'm in the truck, got a buddy pulling it. You can see I look rough, boy. I've been working. It's raining like crazy too, so I'm wet, soaking wet out here. We're doing all this in the rain. This is the same partner who working on Monte Carlo for, so got the Regal going to the house on the back of the trailer right now as we speak. A lot of rain, I got the Regal back at the house. We're gonna do some touch-up, finishing things at the house with the Regal. I said Regal is doing good. See, we got that. I'm thinking about, honestly, and I don't know yet, but thinking about redoing the door panels. I'm thinking about ordering the original top and then redoing the bottom for the music, because I noticed that, you know, I kind of like the original interior a little better, but I don't know how it's gonna look with the dash and everything else. So we're just gonna see. If not, I'm gonna still keep my existing doors and just finish them up how I wanted to do them. But yeah, we got the Regal at the house. We're gonna finish up all the work at the house. Chevelle be coming to the house soon. We got a couple more things wrapping up over there. We just got another car finished. Those videos gonna be dropping soon, so watch that. At the Monte Carlo. Stay tuned though. We got the Monte Carlo build coming, Chevelle build, and Regal. I'm gonna start doing all the wiring here. You know, I just wanted to get it out the shop, get it out the way. Ain't no reason to have it in the shop no longer. It's damn near done. Same with the Chevelle. So that's where we at. Regal project. Stay tuned.